Hi everyone, it's Amy with Two Peas in a Bucket. I'm here to show you what happens when I get behind on project life. Thanks! It's already at the end of the month and I am behind on my project life because I've only got the cover page and week 1 done so far. I've started week 2 and I'll show you that in just a second. So here's week 1 complete. So week 2 looks pretty good, but there's some detailing that I need to add. And also on this side I need some journaling and extra embellishments. And then week 3 is pretty bare. And week 4 has just a couple of cards in it. So I needed to add some journaling to this card right here. So I'm using an LE Studio tag and the precision pen from American Crafts and just adding the uh, details about the setup. It was a Friday and we had driven down to Anaheim from Los Angeles, and it was a pretty quick uh, ride and also afternoon because we had done so much preparation for the booth beforehand. So it was really nice to just be able to get in there and quickly set up. So for this part of it, I'm adding the date. I'm just going to put the numbers here from these jelly bean soup. And then there's a blank space here, so I want to put Friday. Taking the new alphabet stickers from Yes Please, and they're really cool because they're translucent. So I'm just going to layer on these pink ones right here for Friday. They're pretty thin, so you want to be a little bit careful when you're peeling them off. Alright, so now I'm going to go into my little container and grab some wood veneer. I store everything in here because it's nice to have them separated. Glue down this little arrow and maybe a little asterisk. I simply use the tape runner. Put it down. So that little card is done. And I'm going to start working on this one, again with the wood veneer. Just adding these little people. Trying to figure out where they go best. Looks pretty good. So even though I have a photo from the restaurant, I'm just including the business card and these little potty people because I think it's just a little bit simpler and it's done. What's nice about these little pockets is you can work on them at any time. So I've added the stickers on the left, Oliver and Sarah, and I've completed the entire layout. So I'm going to move on to week 3 where I have to fill up all these pockets. So I've taken out some of the journaling cards and I'm using the new Yes Please phrase stamp and the Hero Arts neon ink, and I'm just stamping this down onto this card. And I'm going to label it week 3. Next I'm going to take a lot of these great stickers and use them throughout the spread. They give a really nice opaque look to them, and so it's translucent. A lot of you have asked about the white Uni-ball Signo gel pen. I love this pen because it writes so nicely. The tip I have is to write slowly if you can. It's just been the best gel pen that I've used as far as white on dark paper. What's funny is after I actually recorded this, I realized that we didn't actually go there on Thursday, we went there on Wednesday. So I ended up changing it, but you can see pretty much how I went through this process of decorating this card. Once again, I'm taking the stamp. There is a nice option to stamp date, and then it has those 2 lines so that you can fill in the date yourself. I like this because all over the world we do a different version than other places do. So we put the month first, whereas a lot of other places actually put the day first. So it's just kind of fill in the blank, which is great. Then I'm going to take this little piece of paper from a Dear Lizzie pattern paper that I've cut out, and with the precision pen from American Crafts, it's a .03. I'm just going to fill in the journaling. I used to try to write it out in pencil and think it all the way through, but for Project Life, I really just want to get down what exactly happened. So I just like to spend a little bit of time on that journaling part. So I'm just going to adhere this down now, right there, and then put down the little potty people. And once again, I'm going to take the white pen and slowly write their names. Just a really nice contrast. There's a lot of satisfaction that comes from sliding the finished product into the little pocket. Uh, Another thing I want to show you is this little technique that I like to use when I'm using or cutting glitter tape or cutting any banners. It's really simple. You just make a notch in the middle, and then from the corner, you make a cut to the end of your notch, and then do the same thing with the other corner. So for those of you who are perfectionists and you like a perfect banner, that's how you achieve one. And because this is glitter tape, it's perfect because you just peel off the clear backing and stick it right on. So I've got everything else set, and I'm just going to finish up this last journaling card using an Ellie Studio tab, and I'm going to use this slick writer for the journaling. Now, the reason I didn't show you every single piece of this process is because a lot of it was spent, a lot of my time was spent mulling over what I was going to do. And by the time I decided what I was going to do, it was pretty simple and straightforward as far as laying down the alphabet stickers or choosing different elements. Now, while I was doing this journaling, I got a little stuck, so I grabbed a brochure. I couldn't think of the name of the restaurant we went to, so I like to keep everything, thank goodness, but this is kind of a souvenir with a map in it, and it shows the names of the restaurants, and it came to me because it was right in there. So I used that and put it down onto the journaling card. There are all kinds of items that I've kept from trips or just from day-to-day life. This wake up is a coffee, I guess, hugger. I'm not even sure what you call it. It's that thing that, keeps the coffee from burning your hands. So I picked that up at our hotel. Um, there's all kinds of little things that you can pick out from your day to day as well. Packaging, all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm just going to add adhesive and stick it right on there. And that is the last pocket. And here is what the spread looks like. Thanks for watching.